least bother about enlightenment also in my initial days of meditation. I want to be happy in life. That was my only goal. So meditation was a tool which transformed a lot. And
Sir, may I request you one thing? There are many people over here. They do not understand English very well. So maybe.
So who is going to translate?
So I'll translate the jinx for you, but as per your comfort.
Yes. So if you can translate the zest of it, the essence of it, then that will be great.
Sure.
So I'm trying to share about a little bit about my story and how I got the crystal. So that is overall. So I came into meditation in the year 2008 in search of eternal happiness. How to be happy all the time, 24/7. So that was my search. And that search led me into meditation. And I meditated for 2.5 years, very intensely. I meditated. And in that 2.5 years, I understood a lot about myself. And there was a lot of transformation which happened within me, and which is very great. No experiences, no metaphysical experiences. My experiences are more physical. So my relationship with family, with myself, with my friends, I understood a lot about myself. So I started experiencing joy. I started enjoying my life. So this was my experience in the 2.5 years. And a very significant shift was I became a vegetarian. Within 1 week of meditating, I became a vegetarian. I started connecting to all the life forms. And so life was very happy until 2014. And 2014, the star beings gifted me this crystal. Then they asked me to be a full-time teacher of meditation. So before that, I was a software engineer working in Australia. So ever since I received the crystal, I shifted my career. I quit the software job, and now I'm teaching meditation full-time and travel more than 30 countries. And life is going on, and very happy. And my focus is to be an inspiration to as many people as possible. And along with that, keep learning, keep growing, be happy, be happy. So it's always a two-way. So in this session, you might be thinking that I am sharing or I'm answering your questions. It's the other way. I am growing by answering you. So the more I teach, the more I learn. So I'm a very, very selfish person. I want to constantly keep growing. That's why I took this teaching path. That's the essence of it.
मैं बोलूं माइन कि तुम बोलोगे?
आप बोलिए ना आंटी, बोलिए प्लीज।
हाँ, तो जैसा प्रदीप सर ने बताया कि ये पहले सॉफ्टवेयर इंजीनियर थे और अपने जॉब में खुश रहते थे, पर इनको कहीं ना कहीं कोई कमी खलती थी। और उस कहते हैं ना एटर्नल खुशी को ढूंढने के लिए, एक शाश्वत खुशी को ढूंढने के लिए वो ध्यान में आए। और इन्होंने 2.5 साल तक के 2.5 years तक के ध्यान किया। इससे उन्होंने अपने आप को जाना, इनकी जिंदगी में बहुत बदलाव आया, इनके रिलेशनशिप बहुत अच्छे हुए। और सबसे मेन चीज, ये वेजिटेरियन बन गए इन 2.5 साल के मेडिटेशन के दौरान। और 2014 तक वे सिर्फ मेडिटेशन करते थे और अपनी जॉब को ही कंटिन्यू करके रखते थे। 2014 में इनको जो क्रिस्टल गिफ्ट किया गया, जो कहा जाता है कि इंटरगैलेक्टिक फेडरेशन के द्वारा इनको दिया गया है क्रिस्टल, उसके बाद इन्होंने अपनी जॉब को छोड़ दिया और ये फुल टाइम मेडिटेशन टीचर बन गए हैं। और ये कहते हैं कि मैं मेडिटेशन अपनी खुशी के लिए लोगों को सिखाता हूँ और मैं सीखता हूँ, क्योंकि जितना मैं लोगों को टीच करता हूँ उतना मैं ज्यादा सीखता जाता हूँ। तो ये उनका बड़प्पन है। और ये जितने भी आप इनके सेशन देखेंगे पिरामिड वैली में या बीम मेडिटेशन में भी मैंने ढूंढा है, इतना सिंपल तरीके से बड़े कॉम्प्लिकेटेड सब्जेक्ट को भी बहुत ही सिंप्लीफाई करके समझाते हैं। मैंने बहुत कुछ सीखा है इनसे, बहुत ज्यादा सीखा है और मैं बहुत बड़ी फैन हूँ इनकी। तो थैंक यू वेरी मच प्रदीप सर। सर, आई वांट टू इंट्रोड्यूस माय बेस्ट फ्रेंड एंड माय समधन, ममता बनर्जी. She is also your fan.
Thank you. Namaste. Namaste to all of you.
Hello, sir. Hello, all the masters. Very pleased to meet you, sir. I'm so obliged to see you in Dhyan Chhattisgarh. Really, I'm a big fan of you. And
Thank you, madam. So you are raising the bar very high. You all are making me feel, oh, I better behave myself, do my job well.
You are.
no, you are so superb. You don't know. We know very well. You are so
Okay.
superb.
So I want to
Whenever-
tell you a secret. Okay. The secret
Yes,
is whatever I speak or whatever I teach, it's not from me. It's not from my mind. It's not from my knowing. It's not from my knowledge. It comes through me. So I cannot take the credit for all the teachings I do. The credit goes to the divine, the universe, or whatever. I'm just an instrument. And of course, I prepare myself to be in a certain space so that the teachings comes through. But it is not from me, it's through me. That is the truth.
yes.
I heard, sir, that
That
you
is
are a
very
walking
true,
master.
sir. That is very true. But whatever comes from your mouth and whatever you speak, it's really soothing us so much and transforming so many people. So thank you so much. Thank you. You have come to our session, and really, I'm very happy for you. Thank you.
So pleasure, madam. Pleasure is
Hello,
mine.
sir. Can I speak?
Yes, ma'am.
Auntie? Hello?
बोल रहे हैं खेम जी?
Go ahead, madam. You want to speak something?
But she wants to talk. She wants to talk.
Hi, hello, sir.
Niharika.
My name is Niharika, and I'm new in meditation. It just took me about 4 months ago. I joined this group, Anita Auntie's group, and I can just say that you are not taking your praise. You're saying that it's all divines that doing all the job, but we can at least praise you for your hard work, for the 2 years of hard work that you did and to come to this point. At least we can praise you for that.
What is the point of praising me? I am a happy-go-lucky person. I know I'm a lazy.
It's a motivation, sir. It's a motivation for us. It's a motivation for us,
Okay. So before we do meditation, let us do a small a satsang. Okay. So this is very important. See, my effort is, okay, the only effort I do is to make sure I make sense. That's the only effort I do. It's very simple. Everybody, we are all selfish people, right? We're all selfish people. That is the truth. The very reason we are born on the earth is for our own soul evolution. So we are really selfish people. And whatever we do, it is only for our joy. Whether you want to go for good studies, or you want to get married, or you want to have children, you want to earn money, name, fame, anything and everything you do is only for yourself, for your joy. That is the truth. Superficially, we do sugar coating. Oh, I'm doing it this for this person. I'm doing a service. I did hard work, this, that, blah, blah, blah. But at the end of the day, anything and everything we do is only for our own joy. If we can understand this truth, then we become very authentic. The more you are authentic, the more you are helping yourself. Authenticity means what you think and what you speak and what you do is one and the same. What is in your heart is what is your words, is your actions. It's all one and the same. So when you become authentic, then you are really helping yourself. So the fact is, it's a great pleasure for me to be with all of you. I feel so much joy to be with you, to share with you, to have this friendship. Because this is not something, you cannot earn this relationship, you cannot earn this friendship, even if you have billions of dollars, right? So you feel that you are in this sangha, you feel that you are in this society where everybody is looking for truth, and you feel like, yes, I'm with my, the birds of the same feathers flock together. So I'm with my group, I'm with my soul family. So sometimes we feel so alone on the planet Earth. And whenever you are meeting this whole family, you are in so much of joy. So it is in my joy to go and teach meditation. So there is no praise which I can accept, because the moment I accept the praise, I'm not authentic to myself. So you are very humble in acknowledging, but at the same time, I cannot accept it because there is a long way to go.
Yes, wonderful said.
Thank you. And yes, somebody can translate only the essence of it. The essence is, the more we are authentic, the more we really know what we want in our life. And so we are not bothered about any of those metaphysical experiences. We are not bothered about third eye experiences. We are not bothered about astral travel experiences. We are not bothered about DNA activation. We are not bothered about star beings. Yes, everything is there, but we are not bothered about it. Our only focus is our joy. Our only focus is we have to be happy in our life. We have to celebrate our life. At any given point of time, we have to be happy in life. If that is the only focus, then we are not stuck in any illusions. So this is something which keeps us simple, practical, and also at the end of the day, if spirituality is not making us happy, then why spirituality? Why meditation? If meditation is not making you happy in your life, if meditation is not exploring, if meditation is not helping you to explore your own true potential, then why meditation? Meditation is not for third eye. Meditation is not for astral travel. Meditation is not to feel that, yes, you are a guru, you are a master, you are a senior meditator. Meditation is not for all those things. Meditation is to be happy in life. So with that focus, nobody can stop our enlightenment. So that's the very essence of it.
हाँ, तो फ्रेंड सर ने जैसे बताया कि यहाँ पर जितने लोग भी पैदा हुए हैं सभी सेल्फिश हैं, सभी सोल इवोल्यूशन के लिए पृथ्वी पर पैदा हुए हैं। और जब हम मेडिटेशन सिखाते हैं तो अपनी खुशी के कारण सिखाते हैं, अपने स्वार्थ के लिए सिखाते हैं क्योंकि हमको खुशी मिलती है, वो आनंद हम बांटना चाहते हैं। और जब मेरे को कोई प्रेज करता है तो मुझे अच्छा नहीं लगता, क्योंकि ये जो भी विजडम या जो भी चीज आप लोग के साथ शेयर कर रहा हूँ वो मेरे थ्रू किसी और की एनर्जी बुलवा रही है। और जितना ज्यादा आप अपने को स्वाभाविक रखेंगे, सहज रूप में रखेंगे, उतना ही आपकी ग्रोथ अच्छी होगी। तो स्वाभाविक कैसे रहें? जब आप मन, कर्म, वाणी तीनों, आपका माइंड, बॉडी और जो आपके एक्शन है वो तीनों एक अलाइन रहें, तब आप ऑथेंटिक रहेंगे। और उन्होंने कहा कि, थोड़ा सा भूल रही हूँ माही, कि अगर मेडिटेशन आपके जीवन में खुशी नहीं ला सकता तो फिर मेडिटेशन कोई काम का नहीं। मेडिटेशन हमारा थर्ड आई एक्सपीरियंस नहीं हमको करना है, या एस्ट्रल ट्रैवल नहीं करना है, या जो भी साइकी पावर्स के पीछे पड़े रहते हैं। मेडिटेशन का अर्थ वो नहीं है। मेडिटेशन का अर्थ है कि आप अपने जीवन को समझिए और बहुत बहुत खुश हो रहिए। और मुझे प्रेज मत करिए, बार बार वो कह रहे हैं, ये उनका बड़प्पन है कि वो अपनी तारीफ सुनना पसंद नहीं कर रहे हैं, ब्लश हो रहे हैं सर। पर मुझे मालूम है कि वो इससे भी ज्यादा प्रशंसा के पात्र हैं, क्योंकि मैं उनको कई महीनों से फॉलो कर रही हूँ, तो मुझे मालूम है कि ये बहुत अच्छे हैं और ये एक वॉक इन मास्टर हैं। मैंने उनके एक सेशन में सुना भी था। तो थैंक यू सर। माई और कुछ था?
हाँ सर, नहीं सर, there's a long way to go। क्योंकि तो इसीलिए आप लोग तारीफ मुझे थोड़ा डाइजेस्ट करने में हो रहा है, क्योंकि there's a long way to go for me, he said. Sir, बहुत, I mean, this is the most unique thing that we have heard from a pyramid master, and this is absolutely brilliant. And to start with this meditation, this particular thought is, I mean, it's a miraculous thought. And I've, for the first time in the last 10 months, I've ever heard this from someone who's at such a level. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, madam. So then this part of this is, we spoke about selfishness, right? Then we hear masters saying you should be selfless, you should do selfless work. And so then how the selflessness happens? Selflessness is not something you can do. You please understand, selflessness cannot be forced upon. Selflessness happens. when you are so contented, when you are so happy, naturally the selflessness comes. You want to share your joy. You want to share whatever you are overflowing with. So you want to share again for your joy. So the sharing happens naturally. So unless we are happy in our life, we cannot give happiness to anybody. We cannot give happiness to our friends, our family. No, we cannot share we cannot share anything unless we have it. So if our focus is on our happiness, the sharing happens very naturally. That's an automatic process. So some people, they get a misunderstanding of this selflessness. So they put efforts, they give. Their focus is on giving, and they finally become drained. And that's not the right way. So sharing should be a very automatic. The selflessness happens. The more you focus on your joy, the more you focus on your well-being, the more you focus on yourself, naturally the selflessness happens when it reaches a saturation. So some people I know in the spiritual path, some people, they say, okay, now I will teach meditation, I will do vegetarian rallies, I will promote meditation, I will do this, I will do that. So they get into the service mode, forgetting that they have to meditate in the first place every day. Right? So without meditating, without you meditating, and without you working on your evolution, you are doing to others. Yes, of course, you get some good karma. What you do, you come back. It comes back. You get some good karma, but you are in that level of evolution only. But rather, you focus on your evolution, then the service happens naturally.
Very beautiful, sir. सर ने ये कहा कि हम हमेशा सुनते हैं कि निष्काम सेवा करनी चाहिए, तो निष्काम सेवा के चक्कर में कई लोग जाके खुद भी अच्छे से मेडिटेशन नहीं करते हैं, खुद भी अपने आप को अच्छे से नहीं समझ पाते हैं और जाके मेडिटेशन टीच करना शुरू कर देते हैं। पर ये गलत है। हो सकता है कि इन सबसे उनके कोई गुड कर्मास बढ़े भी, पर सबसे पहले निष्काम सेवा करने के पहले आपको इतना मेडिटेशन कर लेना है, अपने आप में इतना खुश आनंद से भर जाना है कि वो आपके पर्सनालिटी से ओवरफ्लो करे, और जब वो ओवरफ्लो करेगा तो आपकी सर्विस, आपकी आध्यात्मिक सेवा स्वतः ही होगी, और तब आप सही मायने में मेडिटेशन को और अपने आनंद को बांट पाएंगे। तो पहले अपने ऊपर काम करिए और फिर उसके बाद ये जो स्वतः ऑटोमेटिक चीजें होंगी, सर्विस, वही करिए। माही, ठीक है? और कुछ?
परफेक्ट।
तो सेल्फलेस प्रयास से नहीं होना है, मेडिटेशन के द्वारा ओवरफ्लो होने के बाद ही निष्काम सेवा में प्रवेश करना है। मेरे ख्याल से सर इट्स एनफ।
Yes, perfect, madam, perfect. So let us, with this understanding, let us go into meditation. But before we go into meditation, I want to give you some tips in meditation, right? So the first point is, before you sit for meditation, see, fundamentally, what is meditation? Meditation is, the very purpose of meditation is, right? So when you empty the mind, you are connected with your soul. So then you have a clarity of your life. So the very purpose of meditation is to empty the mind. So you have to understand the very nature of the mind. The very nature of the mind is to have expectations. Okay, mind always creates expectations. So the more you have expectations, the more you will have frustrations. Every expectation creates a frustration. So when you are closing your eyes, meditation is very simple. We cross our hands, fingers, feet, close our eyes and sit. But before you sit for meditation, just drop the expectation. I'm just going to close my eyes and I'm going to observe my breath. That's all. I'm least bothered whether meditation happens or not. I'm least bothered. That is not my job. Whether I experience the empty mind, whether there are too many thoughts troubling me, that's not my problem. I will close my eyes and I will make an effort to be with my breath. That's all is my job. The result of it, I'm least bothered. So if you have this intent, if you have this thought before sitting for meditation, then there is no expectations. So when there is no expectations, you will enjoy the meditation journey. Meditation is not something you force upon yourself to do. No, meditation you have to enjoy. Unless you enjoy the process, you cannot go to the deeper states of meditativeness. So to enjoy the meditation, please drop all the expectations. Any kind of expectation. I want more energy. I want healing. I want this. I want that. I want to see my past life. I want this. No, drop everything. You drop it. You just close your eyes and be with your breath. That's all. Whatever is the result, let it be. You are least bothered. Whether meditation happens, you are least bothered. Whether meditation doesn't happen, you are full of thoughts, you are least bothered. You are just making an effort to close the eyes and be with the breath. That's it. The only thing is, please don't open your eyes. Suppose you are doing for 1 hour meditation. So this 1 hour, please don't open your eyes. That's the only thing. And be with your breath. Rest of the things are all automatic. Okay, friends. So without expectations, let us begin the meditation. So friends, drink some water. It's a very good practice to drink some water immediately after meditation.
Thank you, sir. Wonderful, very intense meditation. And I felt so tremendous energy. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, so when you meditate with the group and you meditate gazing into the crystal, normally it is intense.
Sure, sir.
Yes. So now, before we wind up, yes, we will do some Sajjana Sangatya. So we will share some experiences, or maybe somebody can ask some questions, and we can share some wisdom, sharing experiences before we finalize.
I have just a small question. Maybe not sure whether it would be asked or not. So what is the main and basic purpose of this crystal on the earth?
So it's like tool, right? So it's a tool which has been gifted to planet Earth to raise the pyramids are a tool. Similarly, crystals are a tool. So if you're asking about this particular crystal, so it's a tool for activating the oneness consciousness.
Okay.
So it has 144 facets, and it has the oneness energy coded in it. So yeah, so it's for oneness. So it's for the activation of the oneness consciousness. We all have that consciousness inside, but it's a tool which just triggers that process.
Actually, just looking at this and went into the meditation, so I got some different experiences, which basically I cannot share. So like I was being in multiple dimensions at a time, which I could able to see. So that's why I just ask, because I never have this kind of experience earlier. Thank you very much.
So they experience beyond time, and it's also, and some people they experience their multi-galactic self. So we all exist in dimensions. So when you go into that oneness state, you experience yourself in many forms, in many dimensions. So that experience is something for you to cherish your multi-dimensional personality.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yes, Sheila, unmute yourself. और फ्रेंड्स जिनको भी कुछ क्वेश्चन पूछना है, अगर वो आप हिंदी में भी पूछेंगे तो माही उसको क्वेश्चन पूछ लेगी इंग्लिश में. तो जो भी क्वेश्चन पूछना चाहता है या एक्सपीरियंस शेयर करना चाहता है, हैंड रेज कर लीजिए. हाँ,
गुड इवनिंग सर. गुड इवनिंग सर.
Good evening, madam.
I just wanted to ask you, when while gazing at the crystal, I just saw one-faced Rudraksh coming out of it.
Okay.
I don't know what it is.
Okay. that's fine. That's your experience. So that's fine.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
let us not analyze about it. You enjoy that experience and move
Yeah.
forward.
Yeah. It was beautiful and very intense and deep meditation. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Pleasure, madam. Thank you.
हाँ समीर जी.
Hello, sir. Namaste.
Namaste, sir. If you can
Yeah.
come on the video, if possible, that will be good. So that
Yes,
I can connect.
sir. Yes. It was very good meditation today, sir. Even I am doing this crystal gauge meditation before also. You had done in couple of other channels. So it was quite amazing. It is very good. And today I felt, sir, my body was completely shaking, left, right, then back side, then whirling like a snake or something like that. So I felt this thing today, and it is very good, sir. So
okay. Any questions, sir?
The question is like it is happening this shaking last couple of days actually. So this is what I'm experiencing also today. If there is
so your experiences are there, but any question?
Question how it is happened. I mean, this is happening so many days, so I'll accept this.
You don't need to analyze why it is happening, how it is happening. Don't analyze.
Yes.
The moment you start analyzing, what happens? Your mind comes into play. Analysis happens in the mind level.
Yes.
So experiences are to experience. That's it. Experience, move forward. Don't get stuck there. When you start analyzing, you get identified with the experience. You get stuck there.
This shaking was not happened before actually. When I started JTTP 4 session this time, on the first day itself, I see this thing. And it is happening every day.
When you are ready for certain things, it happens. Okay. So water boils at 100-degree temperature. So until the 100 degrees happens, the water vapor doesn't happen. Similarly, at different points of your stages and journey, you will experience different things. And then you will not get the same experience again. See, sometimes the people, they make the mistake. Sir, I got that experience, but that is not happening again. No, you will never get it. That experience happens and that's finished. So the best experience in meditation is not to have any experience. Okay. So in the beginning, everybody will have experiences.
Yeah.
Beginners of meditation, everybody will have experience. Invariably, everybody will have. And as you move forward in your meditation, then you will let go of all your experiences. When you let go of all your experiences, then you get into the meditative state.
Yes, sir. I was also thinking like that, but still, as I'm doing this meditation today, at least I'll share my experience so that at least I'll get some more clarity.
Okay. Thank you. Sometimes we ask the people to share their experience because when we listen to others' experience, what happens? Ego comes bottom. When we listen to others' experience, we understand we are not the only one. There are many people experiencing, so there is no big deal.
Yeah, generally the thing
our
is that
spiritual feeling special happen. Okay, sir. Thank you. Next question.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks, sir.
Thank you. Namaste, sir. Hello, namaste, sir.
Namaste, Rijuji. Namaste. Happy to see you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you for coming and wonderful meditation. I still call myself a toddler. Just 10 months now we finished. My question is, sir, when we talk about affirmations, and affirmations we do during meditation process. So, and the purpose of meditation is empty your mind. So how does, when we are doing affirmations, are we emptying our mind? And my another question is related to this one, and how does guided meditation is emptying my process? Yes, I am not focusing on my outside physical world, but still I am guided through the words, whatever my master was telling. So is this the process of emptying the mind when we do guided meditation?
Okay, so there are two different questions. So we'll take one by one.
Sir, there's another question also. I will ask.
Okay, let us finish this too. See, the first question is about affirmations.
Yes, sir.
So affirmations, when you're doing in the process of meditation, that is not right. Okay. Meditation, during the meditation, before meditation, you should have the intent, I'm going to surrender to my breath. That's it. No affirmations, no visuals, no sankalpas, no, nothing. During the process of meditation, it's only surrender to the breath, witness the breath. That's it. Affirmations you can do in the wakeful state. In the wakeful state, you can do affirmations. Affirmations has its own benefits. Affirmations are more like, you are repeating, you are using positive vibrations through your words, through your thoughts to create positivity. But affirmations are mostly for the people who are not into meditation, or for the people who feel they need an extra push in their life. So only for those people affirmations. But once you get into sincere and a serious meditator, then you don't need affirmations, because you surrender to the greater existence. So when you surrender to the greater existence, you let the divine plan for you. So when you are in the surrender mode, then you are just in that go with the flow kind of thing. So there is always you are positive, always you are miraculous. So when you are become a meditator, you will have miraculous thinking. So when you are having miraculous thinking, why you need affirmations? Okay. Right. But affirmations has its own benefits for beginners of meditation. If you feel like doing affirmations, do it, but not in the meditation.
Okay, sir.
Okay, that's number one. Yes. And number two, guided meditation are helpful for the people who don't know meditation and who have just joined meditation. So for those people, it will be very difficult because they get sidetracked with a lot of thoughts. So for the beginners of meditation, guided meditation helps, but only for the beginners. But after that, you don't need guided meditation. And as a matter of fact, once you become a regular meditator, guided meditation irritates you.
Okay.
So guided meditation is only for beginners.
Thank you. Thank you so much, sir. It's now new thing. I learned every time. I think really, really thank you for the beautiful answer. Now, my third question is, when you're in the meditation, yes, I do not, I am with myself. And, one thing I can reassure, meditation is, I have no words to describe, because it is a euphoric reaction, like, a people who take drugs. So it is that kind of feeling it gives me. But when you're in the meditation, sometimes I feel, there is some inner dialogue is happening. It's, I don't know from where, that it is talking about my true self, my evolution.
Sorry, sir, I missed some words. Can you repeat it?
Okay, sir, when I do meditation, there is some inner voice, inner dialogue is happening. No words, it's like vibration. And I know I'm getting the answers. So I get confused. Do I need to stop the dialogue? But I know that dialogue is that whatever, that inner thing is happening, it's giving me some, energy or, the path. But then I need to stop that dialogue and focus on the breath, to thinking that, oh, I am going into the wrong route, or what do I need to do that time? Because there is some time I feel some voice and give me the answers. I don't know who's that person, who is that, but that voice is there. Sometimes you feel there's somebody's echoing you.
See, it is perfectly fine, as long as you are, the voices are coming, you will listen to it and simultaneously be with the breath. That is perfect. So the only thing is, don't lose the track of breath. So listen to the voices, and once you come back, don't avoid the experiences. You see, some people, they have some third eye experiences. So as long as they are just witnessing that experience and coming back to the perfect.
Okay.
But going behind the experiences, getting fascinated with those experiences and losing track of the breath, they start imagining, and they start hallucinating at some point of time. So any experience in meditation, good, right? Any experience is good, but don't get stuck in that experience. Don't get identified with that experience. What that simply means, let the experience come. You be a witness for that experience and come back to the breath. That's all.
Thank you, sir.
Allow
Thank
the
you
experience. Allow the experiences to come, but be a witness.
Right, sir. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you, madam. So you asked a very good question. It is, many people have this question, sir, if I'm having third eye experience, what should I do? I mean, when you are having a third eye experience, that means it goes beyond your mind, right? So when it goes beyond your mind, you don't use your mind to stop the process or do those things. Just be a witness. The whole process in meditation is becoming a passive witness. So what we are doing in meditation, we close our eyes, we relax our entire body and become as passive as possible. We become passive and witness the breath. Similarly, when these experiences are coming, become passive and witness it. Let it come, let it go. You become a pure witness and then come back to the breath. That's perfect.
Right, sir. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Good evening, sir.
Yes, good evening, madam.
So thank you so much for a beautiful session. I enjoyed a lot in meditation, but my question is, sometimes I used to talk with masters during meditation. Is it okay or I have to stop this?
This is the answer I told before. If the masters are coming and giving you some information or they're giving you some answers, listen to the masters, take them, just be a witness to whatever they are saying. Just be like a sponge, you know, how the sponge absorbs the water. So just be like a sponge, absorb it and come back to the breath. Let them come, let the masters come, let them give the messages and let them go also. You be with the breath.
Okay. Sometimes I need help. I'm not focusing on my meditation. Then I call Patri sir, please help me so that I can sit properly in my meditation. Is this fine?
That is not correct.
No? Then what to do?
Your inner guru, your higher self will give you clarity. So the more you empty the mind, more there is clarity from your soul. More there is understanding which happens naturally without you making any effort. You see, sometimes the people ask the question, sir, if I'm not asking for help or if I'm not focusing on it, then if I miss any messages, you see, the messages from the higher masters or the messages from your higher self or your Atma or your soul, it comes to you when you are in the no mind state. When you are in the no mind state, you are in the soul frequency. So you are in the high vibrating frequency. So when you're in the high vibrating frequency, there is understanding. So the understanding happens without you making any effort.
Okay.
That is the real clarity.
Okay.
When you try to understand, when you try to make an attempt to understand, you're using your mind, you miss the point. Because mind is on one level, your soul is on other level. You are not looking for mind answers, you are looking for soul answers. Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
And
so if you want to simplify your answer, if you want clarity or if you have any questions and you want answers for the questions, just make an attempt to empty the mind. You can put this intent. Okay, before you sit for meditation, you can just say, I'm looking for some clarity. But whenever the clarity comes, I'm ready to receive. So you just put an intent to the universe that I need the clarity, but I'm not waiting for the clarity. Whenever it comes, I will receive it.
Okay.
And then you forget about the question and then you start meditating.
Okay.
Okay, so the understanding and the clarity happens. Sometimes it can happen in meditation, or sometimes it can happen in your dream state, or sometimes you're just walking on the road, or you are buying some vegetable in the market and suddenly this understanding comes. So the understanding happens in the most least expected time. So let the understanding come to you. You don't look for answers. Let the answers come to you.
Okay, thank you. I'm in surrender. Then we have to surrender, you know?
Yeah. And the other point is, see, I can say, yes, you can call Patriji. But what is the guarantee that Patriji is giving you answers? There might be some mischief entity. I'll tell you, there might be some mischief entity. There might be some low frequency beings who will come to you in the meditation as a disguise. They will wear the Patriji mask and they will give you answers, but they are not high masters. They are low frequency beings. So you will get misguided, right? So sometimes I say, oh, that angel came, oh, this master came, this archangel came, this star being came, Buddha came, Jesus came, and they gave me these answers. And I told them they don't have any other work, is it? They don't have any other work other than to come to your meditation and give you answers.
Yeah.
You know what is the truth of the highest?
Right. Yeah.
The truth of the highest is, if somebody is giving you answers, they are not masters in the first place. They cannot be high-level masters. So to avoid getting into these illusions and hallucinations, let the understanding happen from within.
Right. Thank you. And my second question is, I'm attracting with these crystals, very powerful. Can we use some crystals or
yes,
at our home during meditation? Okay.
Yes, you can.
Which crystals, sir? Can you guide, please?
Pure quartz. Pure quartz is called universal crystal. So pure quartz crystals you can use for meditation, and you can hold the crystal during meditation, or you can keep it in front of you during meditation, or you can put crystals in the room where you are meditating. So crystals help in meditation, but crystals help only when you meditate. If you don't meditate, crystals don't help.
Yeah, sure. Thank you so much, sir. Lots of gratitude.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jadi. Yes.
So just want to add a few more of this. You see, because the question you asked is an important question. I have got many experiences with myself. Like I have got many experiences of star beings visiting me, my spirit guides visiting me. Mostly it happens in the wakeful state, not in the meditative state, right? So this was the training I received from my star guides, my star friends. I think I would have shared this before, but I want to share with you again. So what happened in the year 2014? This was before I received the crystal, okay, in the January 2014. So they came to me, and the Galactic Council, they came to me, and they said, okay, we are going to, you have a mission, you have to go to USA, and you're going to do some sacred work there, you're going to do some activations. And so they're given detailed itinerary, like which places to go, who to meet, all those perfect planning, everything they gave. It came as a channeling message. So in those days, I was very excited. Oh, the star beings are contacting me. Okay, so it's a great mission, like that. I used to feel so excited. And I used to trust. I used to trust whatever the messages I get. I used to trust in those days. So I went to US according to guidance. I went to US, and first 4 days, everything was as per the plan. And the 5th day, nothing happened. 6th day, nothing happened. I went for 1 month. I booked my tickets, 1 month return. And that's the first time I'm going to US. I don't know anybody there, but I've just followed the message. I went there. So 6th day, 7th day, nothing is happening. And I was getting very frustrated. Like, what? It seems like a trap. Why these people have done like this? And I was so furious. And I just demanded, like, you have to come in front of me and answer me. Like, I commanded them, you bloody star beings, you come in front of me now. And they came in a very loving presence. They came. So much of warmth, when you meet those kind of people. And I was like so furious. Why did you do this to me? I trusted you so much. I spent so much money, lakhs of rupees I spent and bought the tickets, made the plans, and I came here. So why did you do this to me? You said so, I'm going this, and I'll be meeting these people, but I feel everything is a trap. So with such a loving voice, they asked me, who asked you to believe us? A very, very simple statement. Who asked you to believe us? That was a slap on my face. I said, yes, it is my mistake. And then they said, this is the way we want to train you. They said they orchestrated this way so that I spend lakhs of rupees, come all the way, take a flight from Australia, travel 40 hours, transiting and go to US to learn this lesson, not to blindly follow any message. So they said, whatever might be the message you receive, you should always tune in into your heart. And only when you feel it is right, you do it, or else you don't do it. So to learn this lesson, I have to go all the way to US. And after they trained me in all those lessons, they given many trainings. Okay, so after they given me all the trainings, then they gifted me the crystal. You see, so there are a lot of low frequency beings. Sometimes, that's why I say channeling also. Channeling, you should not blindly follow channeling. Any master who is channeling, you should not blindly follow. Sometimes 90% whatever they are saying is correct, or sometimes 95% they are saying is correct, but 5% is mischief. But because 95% is correct, you start blindly believing them. Then you fall into the trap. So how do you overcome this? How do you come out of it? So keep your heart space as your guidance. Let the understanding come from your heart. And take the responsibility. Whatever you feel, you do it and take responsibility. Don't throw any blame on anybody. So same with the answers. Let the answers come to your heart. Don't look for answers from outside. See, whatever I am sharing, even you don't blindly follow me. Whatever I say, whatever I speak, don't follow me blindly. Just use my words as a guidance. And with that, what you feel, you do it. Okay? So this is the way you come out of the spiritual illusions. Always surrender to your own self. That is what the definition is, be a master. If you are looking for answers from outside, you are never a master. Okay? Right.
Thank you, sir. Very beautiful sharing. Hanji Aji.
Namaste, sir.
Namaste, madam.
It was a wonderful meditation session today. Actually, I never experienced anything like you are saying. Whatever I have experienced is through chakras. Like I have got third eye experience once, and then heart chakra. I have felt my heart chakra rotating. But today, for a few seconds, I felt like in between the heart and the throat chakra, there was a rotation for a few seconds. But it was unusual because usually we know there are 7 chakras. So it was just below the throat chakra. So I don't know what it was, if you can explain.
You see, during meditation, we receive a lot of cosmic energy. And when we receive cosmic energy, there's a lot of energy movements which happens in the body. As we receive the cosmic energy from the Brahmarandra, from the top of your head, and the energy goes all across your energy system, especially your chakra system, it goes. So whenever it is passing through your throat chakra, if there is any distortion of energy, or if there is any blocks in your throat chakra, then you feel like coughing. Sometimes you see in meditation, people feel like coughing. They are very healthy, but during the meditation, they feel like coughing. So that's the energy passing through this area. And some people, they feel back pain. Some people, they feel pain in different areas of the body. These are all the self-healing process. It's the moment of cosmic energy, and the natural healing is taking place. So my suggestion to you is just don't be worried about it, and don't try to understand what is happening. Just have the trust that in meditation, the self-healing happens. Whatever happens, happens for good. So with that understanding, do more meditation. Okay. Next question.
Janti.
Hello. Sir, good evening, sir.
Yeah, yes, madam. Good evening.
Yes. So my question straightway is that is there any limit, that any age limit that we can do meditation? Because while doing the meditation, sometime after you get the energy, it's good, but I feel drained out. So is there a age limit that we should do the meditation, or we can do it at any age?
You can do at any age, and you can do any number of hours also, no problem. But if you are feeling drained in meditation, you need to introspect. Why you are feeling energy drain? Are you concentrating on your breath, or you are witnessing your breath? Sometimes you are concentrating, that means you are putting too much attention to observe your breath. That is not right. You feel a little drained. So, but rather step back, relax, completely relax, become passive and just be a witness. Witnessing is something you don't need to do. Witnessing is the very quality of the soul. Witnessing happens. Yes, of course, in the beginning, you try to focus on it, but when you focus on it again and again, slowly the witnessing happens. So it should be, your meditation should be as relaxed and as passive as possible. Then you don't feel drained. Okay, so don't concentrate. Don't stress your mind. Don't stress your mind to focus on the breath. Just become passive. Okay.
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 Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Next question.
Yes, Balraj sir.
Hi, good evening, sir.
Good evening. Namaste, sir.
Namaste, sir. Kaise aap? How are you?
You have to tell me, how am I looking?
Well, you're looking as fantastic as ever, and thank you very much for sharing your wisdom. I just wanted to ask you something, which probably may sound absurd to you, but then that's what I feel. As a meditator, I've understood that we all have a certain soul plan which we follow. We all kind of are destined to follow a certain soul journey, and when I see people who are facing a lot of, physical ailments, like people who are suffering from cancer or people who are suffering from, different kinds of difficulties in life. So it makes me wonder, they all are following their soul plan. So why are we not accepting that as their own soul plan? So why are we kind of, trying to, trying to kind of save them, or I would say, हम उनको क्यों बचाते हैं? Yeah, they have to move on. It's like we have taken so many births, so they have to move to the next journey. So why are we trying to, either medically or through medication or meditation or, whatever spiritual tablets, why are we trying to prolong them from their, their next journey?
Okay. So
that, as a meditator, I find that very, something which I just don't have any answer to it.
Okay. So this is what happens when you get the benefit of something. You want to share that benefit. So this is the very nature of the human. You know something good, you want to share to your loved ones, right? So you know there is some benefit in something, you want to share. So that is the very nature of a human. So which is a good thing. But if somebody push it, then that is not correct. What you feel is correct. What you experienced some transformation. For example, you have gone through a meditation experience and you come out of certain illness, or you're feeling so relaxed, and you are sharing that with your friends or colleagues or family members who is also suffering like you. Once upon a time you were suffering, so they're also suffering. So you are sharing with a good intention that they can help themselves, which is absolutely correct, no problem in it. But whether they follow it or not, it is their free will. And how much they follow it, and how long they will continue that illness, or will they come out of the illness, it all depends on their lessons they learn. It's a karmic baggage, their own free choice. In other words, I can answer the question in this way. Just because you teach something, they are not going to reduce their suffering. Only when they are sincere and when they practice it sincerely, the intensity of the suffering reduces. So our effort is to share the good things what we have, but it is the individual choice of the receiver to follow it or not. So generally the good things we share. If you don't share the good things, then it is bad karma. Like you know something is good and you are not sharing it, it is bad karma. Okay.
Right.
So it's something you cannot avoid it. You are so much filled with joy. You cannot stop yourself rather than sharing with your friends and family, isn't it? It's the same thing. When you know something is good, we feel like sharing because we share not we are concerned about them. No, we are sharing not because we are concerned about them. We are sharing because that gives us joy to share it. We are sharing for our own joy. And it benefits them if they are sincere and they follow it, it benefits them. If they are not sincere, no matter what you share, it doesn't benefit them. Okay.
Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you.
Is that what you're asking? Is that what you're asking?
Well,
Did
yes,
I
yes, yes. Well, yes, to a certain extent, yes. Thank you. Thank you. Another question I had just had was that as a meditator, is it right for me or fair to me to kind of keep suppressing my ceiling on my desires? I mean, because I feel now as a meditator, certain times I just don't want those things which I was kind of yearning for. I've reached a level where I feel I'm self-satisfied. But is that fair for me as a meditator to be kind of having those kind of desires? A ceiling on desire.
Whether you are a meditator or not, you should never suppress any of your emotions or any of your desires, as a matter of fact. Okay. You should never suppress any of your desires, but we should take responsibility for all your. See, what happens in meditation is, in meditation, you have more clarity. So with that clarity, your ability to see whether it is my real desire or not becomes sharpened. So with more clarity, you see, actually, that is not my real desire. That's just a superficial thing. And that's not what I deep down want. So you give away all the superficial things and you hold on to their deeper desires. I'll give you one example. For example, you have the desire to buy 10 cars, right? Just an example. And that desire is valid. It is your desire. It is a valid desire. What's wrong in it? But you come into meditation and now your desire changes. The depth of your desire is different now. After coming into meditation, you have a desire to realize yourself, to know yourself, to know your life purpose. So then you spend more time focusing on this journey. So those buying the 10 cars and going to work, earning money to buy those cars, it doesn't appeal to you anymore because you don't see that as a priority in your life. So naturally that drops. You don't need to make any effort. That drops automatically.
True,
and
very true.
The focus shifts on to the deeper desires. So when you come into meditation, the priority shifts from unwanted desires. You come to valid desires. Okay, the desires which really empowers you, the desire which really makes you a better human. So your focus will be on those desires. Okay, so this shift happens very naturally in meditation. So for your question, you need to ask yourself, is this particular desire which you have suppressed, is it helping you in your evolution? If it is helping you, don't suppress it. If it is not helping in your evolution, it will drop naturally sooner or later.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, sir. You kind of, I don't know, you just took it away from me. The example that you gave me was something which actually was happening in my life. I've kind of, reached a point where do I concentrate on my business or do I kind of just enjoy what I'm enjoying right now? And, actually, I'm really enjoying what I'm doing right now. So thank you very much for sharing what I really feel is important for me at this time, evolution. So
okay,
thank
sir.
you.
Thank you. Pleasure.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Balraj sir. Yes, Jyoti ji.
नमस्ते सर, मैं आपने जैसे कहा था वैसे क्रिस्टल को गेज करी पूरा 1 मिनट, उसके बाद मेडिटेशन में चली गई। आपने जैसे कहा कि बिल्कुल कुछ मांगना मत, सोचना मत, कुछ नहीं हुआ। आधे घंटे बाद अचानक मेरे मन में एक थॉट आया कि क्रिस्टल की जो नोक को मैं गेज की थी वो मेरी पूरी बॉडी में मूव करे, एकदम स्मॉल बनके कि सारी मेरी ब्लड कैपिलरीज खुल जाए, सारे ब्लॉकेजेस खुल जाए, ये सोची। और नेक्स्ट थॉट जस्ट उसके बाद आया कि तुम अपना ध्यान अपनी सांसों पे रखो, मास्टर्स अपना काम करते रहेंगे। मेरे को बस ये 2 थॉट आए, फिर वापस साइलेंट हो गया, फिर सब कुछ मेडिटेशन में चली गई और फिर लास्ट में मतलब काफी अच्छा लग रहा था। ये मेरा एक्सपीरियंस है।
बहुत अच्छा मैडम, इट्स अ वंडरफुल एक्सपीरियंस।
सर आपके मुंह से हिंदी बहुत प्यारी लग रही है। प्लीज 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 सर, ऐसे ही हिंदी में एक सेशन लीजिए सर प्लीज।
ठीक है मैडम, मैं कोशिश करता हूँ।
थैंक यू थैंक यू थैंक यू थैंक यू सर, क्योंकि बहुत प्यारे लोग हैं मेरे फ्रेंड्स और सभी लोग नहीं समझ पाते इंग्लिश, तो बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। थैंक यू
ठीक
सर।
है, मैं समझ सकता हूँ, हिंदी समझ सकता हूँ, लेकिन बात करने का इतना प्रैक्टिस नहीं है ना, क्योंकि हम साउथ से एंड 15 साल से बाहर रहा है, सो इंग्लिश ज्यादा प्रैक्टिस है। सो हिंदी बात करने का लोग नहीं मेरे पास, तो इसके लिए प्रैक्टिस नहीं है, बोलने तो थोड़ा मुश्किल है, लेकिन ट्राई कोशिश कर थोड़ा थोड़ा।
सर ध्यान छत्तीसगढ़ में आप बिल्कुल प्रैक्टिस करिए, और आपके मुंह से हिंदी बिल्कुल मोती के समान लग रहे हैं, पर्ल्स ही लग रहे हैं हमको तो।
Yeah, very rare is like precious, right?
So 2 minutes I would like to take.
Yes, madam. Next question.
Yes, sir. So when you asked to gaze at the crystal, and I could see a little Buddha there, and it was a very nice experience. Secondly, I, sir, was very curious to know if you would like to share, or if you would like to elaborate on how did you get that crystal? I mean, the entire experience of getting that crystal from Intergalactic Federation. So I was very curious to know about the entire scenario. How did it happen, and what happened on at that particular point in time when you got it?
Okay. Okay. So this was in the year 2013. Oh, there was a baby. Okay. So this was in the year 2013. I received a mail from one of my acquaintance who I just saw once. She's from Mumbai. Okay. So she came to Pyramid Valley and I met her, and she took my email address. That's all. We didn't have much of any conversation, no interaction. So she met me in Pyramid Valley, and she asked my email. I gave the email. And then she went back to Mumbai. Few months later, she wrote an email to me saying she was guided to introduce another person, her friend from US, to me through email. So she wrote an email linking both of us. That's all. So that lady on the other side in the United States was Nina Brown. Nina Brown is a spiritual visionary. So then I asked this lady from Mumbai, how do you know that lady? Before you introduce me, but tell me, how did you know that lady? She said many years ago, like 4 or 5 years ago, from 2013, 4 or 5 years ago, like in the year 2007 or 8, she was randomly on Yahoo Messenger or somewhere randomly in an open chat. And suddenly this random pinging happened between. So they said hi and hi, and they spoke for half an hour, and they exchanged the email address and finished. And they never spoke for 5 years. So this lady from Mumbai, after she met me, she went back to Mumbai and she was meditating. And in one of her meditations, she got the guidance to link me with that lady she spoke only for once 5 years ago. So that's how she linked me and Nina Brown. And at the time, I didn't speak much in the email. I just said hi to Nina Brown and she said hi to me, and that's it, finished. So this happened in the year 2013 March. 2014 March. And around July, August, this Nina Brown, this lady Nina Brown, writes to me in an email saying that she needs to speak to me on the Skype face-to-face video chat. She said that she received a message from the Intergalactic Federation, because until then she was working with angels. So she was working with angels and some star beings from the Galactic Council, which is a smaller council from the Milky Way galaxy. So for the first time, she received a message from the Intergalactic Council, which is a higher council. And the message she received was that I will be the new custodian. So until that point, I never knew she had a crystal and all those things, because we never spoke to each other also. So she was the previous custodian of this crystal. So when I came on the Skype, she told me that she received this crystal from Archangel Metatron as a gift. So how she received the crystal was one day in her dream, Archangel Metatron came, we are going to gift you a crystal. And the next day, or not next day, maybe after a few days, somebody knocked her door and gave the gift. So that's how she received the crystal. And after she received the crystal, she was being guided by the archangels to use that crystal, take the crystal to certain sacred spots on the planet Earth and to do meditation. Like she's been guided to take to Giza Pyramid and into the Queen's Chamber, and then take a group of healers to go and meditate there. To certain locations, she's been guided by the archangels to go, take the crystal and take some few meditators and go and meditate there, so that the energies are transformed in that particular region or area. So this is what she's been doing with that crystal. But 2 years, last 2 years, she never got any further communication or guidance. So she thought her mission with the crystal is finished, and she was just keeping that crystal. Until she got this message from the Galactic Council saying that there is a person in Australia, his name is Pradeep, and you know him because you got his email. So he will be the new custodian. So you are going to give that crystal to him in a ceremonial way. And you have to take this crystal to India, and he will come to India to receive that crystal. So this is the guidance she got as a channeling message from the Galactic Federation. So on October 2nd, 2014, she came to Pyramid Valley, India, and I came to Pyramid Valley also from Australia, and there was a ceremony which happened there. And Patriji was also part of the ceremony, because according to the channeling message, she received such detailed channeling, when to happen, what time to happen, what are the words to be spoken, what position we should stand, and how the crystal should be given. So everything was channeled to her. And after I received the crystal, what happens? She didn't get any channeling message. So she got the channeling message until the point she handed over the crystal to me. So this was how I received the crystal. Now for your second question, how it was for me, it was like for me, she got all the channeling messages, and I showed Patriji, sir, there is this lady who got this channeling message. Do you think it makes sense or it's airy-fairy? Patriji said, of course, this is a great message, Baba. It is from the Galactic Council, and that is the reason it is for this moment we have built the Pyramid Valley, and it's absolutely a grand happening. So we should celebrate that occasion. So what he did, he published in all the local PSSM magazines, and all the meditators and thousands of people, they got this channeling messages that there is a special crystal gifted by the Galactic Council to so-and-so master from Australia. So this message was widely spread. So there were like more than almost 3,000 to 4,000 people on that day in the pyramid to witness that ceremony. And also it has been telecasted live to few channels in the internet. And I was very concerned, because first of all, I don't know anything about this crystal. I never worked with crystals. I have zero knowledge about the crystal until that point. And everybody was having this hype and hope, right? Where some galactic things are happening, and some wonderful things, and the Earth is going to join the Galactic Council, and blah, 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 many things according. The channeling message was very detailed and very grand. And my feeling was that I'm going to make a fool out of myself in front of thousands of people because I don't know anything about this crystal. And she got all the channeling message, what to speak, what to do. But after she gives the crystal, no guidance. I don't know what to do. And what will I do receiving the crystal? I'm going to be blank face in front of the people and make a fool out of myself. So this was my concern. But then I said, okay, what to do? This is a challenge. Okay, I surrendered because I never asked for any crystal. Somebody is voluntarily coming and giving a crystal to me. So let's see what happens. Because I have this ability to be curious, to see, let's see whether it is real or fake. Let's see whether all this, the entire channeling message or the scenario, is it real or fake? Let me wait and see. So I was in a neutral space, bit curious to see what is all this tamasha happening. Okay. And in that moment, when they gifted me this crystal, that was the first time I felt a heightened state of consciousness. I started speaking. After I received the crystal, exactly I knew what to do. So it was going on autopilot mode. So I received the crystal and then I started giving a speech. It was like a victory speech, when you go to the battlefield and you won the battle. So you give a victory speech to your soldiers, right? So I was giving that kind of a victory speech, my dear galactic warriors. So I was addressing the whole of the cosmos. And the energy which came through me, and the words which I spoke, I don't remember anything now, but that moment I was in a trance state and I was speaking and I can see the whole pyramid was in pin drop silence. And everybody was vibrating in that energy space. And that's when I realized, oh, this is called the flow experience. So after I received the crystal, I experienced this flow experience, and the experiencing a higher energy through you. So that was the first time I experienced. So that's what I felt. I don't know if I answer you, but this is what I felt.
Great, sir. Great. We could feel a little bit of what has happened, and amazing. And so one
video, sir. I saw that video, sir.
Acha.
Oh, you saw that video. Okay.
Okay. Sir, one more thing. I always have this question, and we've been told a lot of times that maybe our chakras get opened and all of that. So our heart chakra needs to get opened. So you are when your heart chakra opens up, then your consciousness also elevates. So sir, by that, do we mean, when we say especially about heart chakra, do we mean that you follow your intuitions more? Is that when your heart chakra opens up, you follow your intuitions, and whatever you follow, it becomes a reality? So your intuitions get validated also in a way. So does it mean that, or it is something else?
So opening of heart chakra is very simple. Become a complete person. So that means you become a vegetarian immediately. Okay. Then you are a compassionate being. So then you become eligible to open the heart chakra, right? And the actual opening, to be in the heart space, right? Heart chakra opening means your heart chakra is in balance, right? So the heart chakra being in balance means you always listen to what you feel in your heart, which is called intuition, right? So you follow your heart space or intuition, both are the same. So you follow your heart space and you follow only that. You don't follow your mind, because always there is a conflict between mind and heart. Mind says certain things, your heart says certain things. But when you don't listen to your mind and you always listen to your heart, in spite of all your fears, in spite of all your anxieties, in spite of all your worries, in spite of all your doubts, the more and more you listen to your heart, the more the heart shall to balance.
Okay. Okay, sir. So thank you so much. Heartfelt gratitude to you for the amazing and very intense meditation. Thank you, thank you. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. It's a pleasure. Yes.
जी आप और कुछ कहना था?
Yes, thank you. Pradeep sir, now I think you told me we should not suppress our feelings. So the inside of my child is asking me, or it is because, I heard that Jesus said you have to be like a child if you want to enter into the God's kingdom.
Madam, I'm not able to listen to your words. There's breaking.
Can you hear me now,
repeat?
Sir? Can you hear me now, sir? Sir,
yes, madam.
Isn't it? Jesus said you have to be like a child if you want to enter into the God's kingdom. So now the mischievous side of mine is asking you. You are not a sir, like a friend. I am now 7 or 8 years old. I'm asking you because you have met many times spiritual masters, or how do they look like? Do they look like Krishna in the Mahabharata, or they like Avatar in the Avatar movie? So how do they look like?
Who?
Please, sir, ask me, tell me like a child, okay? So I want to illustrate this.
Who do you?
Your spiritual guides or your, masters, spiritual masters. How do they?
Okay.
What do they look
like? Okay, my star friends and spirit guides.
Yes,
okay,
star friends. How can we? Yes.
Okay. So for this, I have to share a certain experience of mine or a certain understanding so that you get this clarity. So when my spirit guides came and revealed, see, I never saw my past life in my meditation, but I was in a wakeful state in a public library, and I realized my past life. When my eyes are open and when I'm in the middle of people in a public library, the past life memories got activated within my being, and I couldn't believe it because the lifetime I'm experiencing was a very illustrious, like a very famous lifetime of a yogi. And I don't want to believe that, because there is a conflict between the heart and the mind, because on one side, my whole body is experiencing it, my whole being is experiencing it. I cannot deny it. If it is a meditative experience, I can forget about it. It's an illusion. But my whole body is visualizing, each and every cell is living that memory. There is no way I can deny it. At the same time, my mind is saying, better don't get into this trap because that's a very famous personality. The moment you get into the trap, no, you are into illusion. So the mind was, there is a conflict between the mind and what I'm experiencing. So that was the moment I was guided to leave that place and go into our home where I was staying. It was about 20 minutes drive. I said, go, we are going to speak to you. So when I went there and I sat in meditation, my spirit guides came, right? And the first statement they said to me was, we know you as energy. We know you as energy. We normally don't speak about past lives, but it is important we speak about your past life because that is the foundation for what you're going to do in this life. So that's why we activated that memory in the public library. So it's an orchestra. So the statement continues. We know you as energy. For us, the lifetime of so-and-so and the lifetime of Pradeep, they both are illusions. So they said, your past life is an illusion. Your current life is also an illusion. We know you as energy. Okay. So this is a very important, great, enlightening statement that your present life is illusion. We know you as energy only. So when they are addressing this, there was an absolute clarity. The clarity is we are all energy beings, right? Sometimes people ask me, sir, what is your past life? We heard you are so-and-so walking. Patri sir told that you are walking of this and so on. So what is your past life? I tell them, Baba, don't get entangled. Don't get into the illusion of past lives. Past life is, we are all energy beings. We don't have any identity. We are just energy beings. Now, the masters, spirit guides, they don't have any form or any shape. They are pure energy beings. They are energy beings. That's all. But why do some people see Buddha? Why do some people see Krishna? Well, because this person who is a meditator, he cannot identify a higher being unless he see a Krishna or a Buddha, because preconceived notion. So they take that shape just for his appearance, but they don't have any shape. So once you reach a level of evolution, then you are not attached to any shape. So in my experience, all my experience I got, whether it is the star beings or whether it is spirit guides, in all the experience, I just felt energy. No, nothing, just pure energy. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
I think I've given more than what you asked for.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Because you asked me to answer you like a curious kid, so I have to take you a little
Yes,
bit more
I was
curious.
very curious.
So I have to tell you
Thank
some
you.
stories to make you more curious.
We are looking forward, sir, to listen.
But it is very important, many people, they get stuck in their past lives. Many people, they get attached or identified with their past lives. And this is a great enlightening understanding that all your past lives are illusion. Your current life itself is an illusion. The truth is we are beings. We are all beings of energy. That's it. And the present moment is what matters. The past doesn't matter. The future doesn't matter. It is the present moment which matters.
True. Thank you. Thank you very much.
So one more thing, one line I wanted to add here is that this has been the most eye-opener session for everyone here.
Yes.
Because we have, I think we have come to know about a lot of things which we have never heard of. And we are blessed to have you in this session. And I would really like to thank Neeta Aunty for inviting you. And the kind of knowledge and wisdom that you have shared with us and made it so simple and easier than it was before. It's really a wonderful experience. And thank you, sir, again.
Pleasure to be with all of you. It's a great joy to be with all of you.
Thank you.
Namaste,
Thank you so much, sir.
Dhanyavad, Shukriya, Dhanyavad, Namaste to all of you. Okay.
Thank you.
So we will meet at some point of time later on in the future. And I really enjoyed this group and session. So thank you for all of you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I hope we will have more and more sessions with you, sir.
So do you come to India?
I'm planning to come next month.
Great. So where in India?
I keep traveling.
Okay. No, so so you don't conduct a session if you go to a place or something like that in India?
My focus is mainly people from outside India, right? So there are many people in India who are there to teach meditation and to guide spirituality. There are thousands of masters in India. But in countries, there are certain countries like in Africa or Eastern Europe or in South America, they don't know meditation. and they are desperately looking for, and even in some countries like in Europe or America, they get misguided with so-called spirituality. And so my guidance is always go to the places where there is no teachers of meditation and teach the locals. So my focus is always on traveling around the world and going to new places. And this is what I've been doing for the last 5-6 years. But because of this lockdown, the airspace got all closed, so I couldn't travel much. So that's why I'm staying in one place and doing mostly Zoom sessions. So my sessions are mainly for Europeans and Asians. Indians, I normally don't do sessions. But during this lockdown, this PMC people, they started calling me, the Pyramid Valley people started calling me. I said, why don't you do sessions online for India? Yes, okay, I'll do, because anyway, I'm not traveling, so why not? So in India, normally I don't travel and teach meditation. So when I come to India, that's mostly for a holiday. Right? So I mostly come for a holiday, spend time with friends. But sometimes, yes, some people do invite me. I go there, but not to teach meditation and all. If they request, like, sir, we want to meditate with your crystal, can you please come? If they make a specific request, then I go. But other than that, no. In India, it's my family time, family, friends, holiday, that's all.
Sir, we are inviting you to visit Chhattisgarh.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Please.
From the bottom of our heart. Sir, please visit Chhattisgarh.
Okay, madam, we are already doing online session, right?
We want to meet you physically.
Okay, you want to meet Crystal physically, no?
No, sir. You also.
Okay,
sir,
all right.
I'm your biggest
all right.
fan. So
okay, all right.
Please consider before come to India, you should come to Chhattisgarh.
Yes. I'm planning to actually make my stay in India longer this time. So I'm going to be based in Chandigarh for a few months, and I'm going to be based in Bangalore for a few months. I'm going to be based in Pondicherry in Andhra Pradesh also. So I'm going to travel and keep my bases for a few months. So when I come across the north, I'll come to visit central India.
Sir, बिल्कुल आप लिख लीजिएगा, ध्यान छत्तीसगढ़ बिल्कुल जाना है.
Yes.
Please.
I visited Chhattisgarh. I visited Chhattisgarh many times. Shailendra Jain is my good friend, so I visit him.
Oh, I heard that you took one session in RIT.
Yes. I did few sessions in Chhattisgarh. I visit him because we have a friendship, so I visit him. So this time I will come. I have better reasons to come, so I will come.
Yes, sir.
Okay, madam. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. You gave us so much clarity, and really, I love all your sessions. Yes. And I am just following all the time. I least go to other sessions, but I just follow all your sessions, whatever you are offering. It's amazing, sir. Amazing. Thank you so much.
Pleasure,
I think
madam.
most of the people got so much clarity. What
Pleasure
people were not understanding. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Next time, you just speak in Hindi, sir. Make practice and then speak in Hindi.
Yes.
Sir, your time starts now.
No, you see the problem is I can speak Hindi, but the flow doesn't come in Hindi.
It doesn't matter. We want wisdom, and we can take wisdom without going.
Okay, I will try. Maybe you should train me. And then yes.
Yes, sir. Many South Indians masters came to Raipur and learn Hindi. So we are expert teaching Hindi.
Okay. Now I'm in the process of learning French. Okay.
Sir, we'll teach you Chhattisgarhi, sir. Come to Chhattisgarh, sir.
Okay. I think it's time for me to leave. It's a great joy to be with all of you. Thank you,
sir.
And shukriya.
Thank you,
Dhanyawad.
Thank you, sir. Sir, we love your practicality. You were so
Yes.
practical, sir. Thank you so much.
Yes. Thank you. Bye.
Bye, sir. Bye.